Welcome to the Fear Fiction Podcast. Fearfic is the term for short horror fiction, mostly posted on the web. It includes any and all related subgenres. Join three assholes talking basement goo Slimebeast, inebriated interstellar traveler Abysmii, and irritable ghostly man-horde Dead Palette, as they read all stories horror and internet-related, paragraph by paragraph, and bullshit while they do it. From adolescent revenge fantasies to subtle postmodern narratives about real-life events and everything in between, they read it and critique. You better believe it. Kick it to the cold open, white boy.
Last time.
Do either of you play arrogant? Oh, I'm sorry. Again.
Oh, fuck.
You want to do the cold open? Sorry, I thought I was doing it.
No, it's cool.
Go ahead.
No, go for
That's
it.
right. No, you
Let
do
me
it.
explain why. So, we're all anti-vax, right? Go ahead and do your
Wait,
cold
did you say
open.
vax or did you say vag?
Vag.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone on this island is anti-vag.
Yeah.
Everybody's anti-vag. This is, we already visited Vagina Island. This time we're going to anti-Vagina Island.
I am actually AVUM, AVUM, anti-vag until marriage. Excuse me. Pardon me.
I don't even like buttholes because, they're too vaginal in nature.
Yeah.
If I could get rid of my, that's why I have a colostomy bag. I sealed it up. I use Gorilla Glue. I use
Interesting.
flex tape. That's the internet meme, right? Flex tape. I flex taped it shut.
Double. Draw a guy having vicious diarrhea and the flex tape guy slapping a piece of flex tape on there.
Oh god.
That's a lot of diarrhea. Slap.
And then the last panel is just the diarrhea guy's close-up of his face looking like, uh-oh.
Oh god, not flex tape.
Oh no. Oh,
Abysmii, what was your cold open? Go. It's not ruined. Go.
Well, it's not because that new puppet combo game is just a lot of fucking poop and shit jokes, so it works perfectly fine. But yeah, the latest puppet combo produced title is the Booty Creek Cheek Freak, and it's fucking hilarious. It's ridiculous. It's exactly as it sounds. But now that you can just make shit posts as fucking puppet combo approved games, that opens up a lot of possibilities.
It opens up a lot of doors.
I don't get that one.
Buttholes.
Oh, okay. If you said back doors, that would have been better.
Yeah, but that's too direct. You got to keep an air of mystery.
No, it's not too direct. You have to go around to get to it.
That's true. All right, so Abysmii, start your cold open over. It's not ruined. Go ahead.
So, if we were to make a Fearfic puppet combo game, what would it look like?
All right, who wants to go first? Are we doing like resequeled where we each do one, or are we doing?
Nah, this
together?
is just all of us kind of pitching in.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, we're all pitching tents. Okay, yeah. So we're in the woods. We're pitching tents. It's the three of us. We're gay.
So this is like. Is this game set up like a educational tutorial of how to set up a tent? Then
you know what?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like that. But then creepy things happen, and you're not supposed to know there's anything wrong, even though one of us is an alien, the other is basement slime, and one is half ghost.
I like the idea that the player is just playing like themselves, and we are the cast of the game.
They're a short woman, and we are the romanceable boys.
God damn it. A short woman. The protagonist's name, Short J Woman. Like,
and we all take a romantic interest in her.
Yeah. For different reasons, yeah.
For different reasons. I personally love her love of sewing. I find that really interesting. I think that that's different, and I like that she's not like other girls for that reason. What about you guys?
Abysmii likes her because she has alcohol.
Yes. She does show up with a pack of beers for us, just out of, kindness, and I do take all of them.
And I like her because she reads horror stories avidly, but has a low standard of what she likes. So I'm like, oh, cool. Someone just broke my ego.
You like her because her shirt says, "I love Abandoned by Disney."
God damn it. Her shirt or her neck tattoo. She has a neck tattoo of a gascot. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's kind of like an edutainment game then. Is that what we're going for?
Edutainment / harem game, I guess. Dating sim.
Yeah, let's go. That hasn't been done yet, probably. Yeah, let's do that.
Elias is an unlockable character. He unlocks in about 5 years when he turns 18. You can't access him until
Elias
then. Sorry.
Elias is like Clippy in that, like, his little head pops up and has like a tutorial speech bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why are you pitching that the main character can groom Elias?
No, it's not unlockable until 5 years from now when he turns 18 in real life.
No,
still
do you understand what grooming is?
You can't unlock even talking to him is what I mean. He's a secret character. If you try to do the procedure to find the secret character, the game automatically locks you out and you get reported to the FBI.
If you go into the game settings and change if you go to you go back to your desktop and you try to change the computer time to 5 years, it goes, nope. Reported to the FBI.
God damn it. This game is very complicated already, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So the game is actually an FBI virus.
Oh, yeah, it's a sting.
God damn it.
Oh, that's why it's called Three Boys in the Woods Pitching Tents.
By the way,
sting operation
simulator.
If the U.S. government were to create games and disperse them on the internet to either, mind control people or fuck with people. Yeah, exactly. Tell me it wouldn't be Puppet Combo's games.
That would... No. I don't think they're smart enough to go via Puppet Combo.
What if it was just Overwatch?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, it would be something because Puppet Combo is too niche and there's too many layers of cynicism and sarcasm. It would be something like Overwatch or Fortnite. It'd be fucking Fortnite, let's be honest.
Well, I mean, there's a well-correlated link between the U.S. government and Infinity Ward, Activision, and everything with the Call of Duty games and whatnot. Because they do have military consultants on board.
Yeah.
I like the idea of, I don't know, this just made me randomly think of this. When they had the Martin Luther King memorial in Fortnite, I think they should have one for Tiananmen Square. Where, to certain viewers, there's nothing there, and to other people, it loads in. Depending on your region. Yeah. What a lovely day. This is a beautiful day, and what a wonderful day in Fortnite. Nothing happening. And the other person being like, what are you talking about? Look at that. Like, what?
What the fuck is happening?
Either way, the guy is still there with his groceries. It's just the tanks get taken out. Oh, this lovely man just got back from the shopping mart, which has plentiful food. They're currently not experiencing a food shortage because of the Shanghai lockdowns that are preventing people from going out and shopping. He can go out and shop.
Right.
See, he's got plenty of food.
Okay,
everything's fine.
This 8-year-old playing Fortnite has a disturbingly accurate concept of what happened there, and yet doesn't think it's happening. Yeah, see, this man's getting groceries and things aren't locked down from the... Wait, what? The fuck?
Okay, not to go back on this subject. The grossest thing about everything happening in the COVID lockdown in China is that there are Western shills that are living there that get food and literally post on Twitter and stuff like, "Look, I have food."
What?
How could
awful.
you live with yourself?
That's the thing. Is just like man, I am firmly anti-violence, but it's like.
What the fuck?
How
what
could
the
you
fuck?
Sleep at night?
It is so despicable.
Jesus.
It is so just raw evil, just capital E. There's no good explanation. There's only I mean, if they get out years later, leave China and they're like, I was at gunpoint, that changes things.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's awful.
Oof.
What do they do? Unboxing videos or what? Unpacking their grocery bags or what the fuck?
The food they get.
It's so they
take out a box that says it has all these Chinese writing on it, and in English it says "for big liar."
So what's awful is they'll post this stuff on Twitter and stuff. They'll post it on YouTube. These shill accounts that are just literally shills for the Chinese government will go out and post on YouTube. And if you ask them about it, hey, isn't YouTube illegal in China? They'll just be like, no.
No, not at all.
I post food.
I post propaganda.
So, are these people actually in China? Would be my question.
Yes.
Is there is there any evidence of that, or is it just a shot of them in a room? Saying, "I love groceries. Look at all these Chinese groceries." Are they actually...
Green screen in the back.
They are actually in China. They're like Chinese vloggers and stuff. And apparently what they used to do is like a lot of people, you know how like you get like, hey, I live in Japan. I'm going to show you all these cool Japanese things since you can't live here and it's like really expensive to go on vacation. I'm just going to like show you stuff, right? Like this kind of like tourism-y stuff. What they'll do is like, you know, if you go to Japan and do that, you just go wherever and shoot the stuff that's cool to shoot. In China, you don't do that. You get taken around by like state minders, and they tell you what to say and how to behave and everything.
Right.
And like they'll just prop you up and say like, hey, you need to, you know, go here and do this, and go here and say there's not a genocide.
Stand in front of this statue and do the orange justice dance right now.
Okay, so there's also a woman who is the host on the Chinese state media. She posted on Twitter of like, what you know, these grocery stores are selling out, and then the next day she was like, I misspoke.
God damn it.
And I shit you not, she like posted like a picture before, like in the Chinese grocery store, and it's like sold out, which, you know, in upon itself, like that happens here in America. Yeah. It's not like
I mean, I went to Walmart the other day and they only had like 2 boxes of Hostess snack cakes that I like. And, you know, I'm talking about the ones I like. They had a bunch of like the other ones I don't buy.
Yeah.
But they had like 2 left of that, and I only could buy those 2. And, you know, like, so I know exactly how they feel in China, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, so like, you know, that kind of shit happens though. Like, you know, you'll have supplies that in upon itself isn't damning, is what I'm saying. Like, things selling out of things, that shit happens. But like, especially during the pandemic and everything. But like, what happened was like, they shot this and it was like all of like the fresh groceries, like the produce and stuff was gone. And she posted that, and then she was like, I misspoke, and posted the exact same area, but there was a bunch of food there. Ooh. So like, people went out and just like tried to restock it, but it's like super clear that it's just this one part of this one grocery store.
Yeah. And it's probably just all items at the front of the shelf with none behind them.
It's so depressing.
I think we did find the perfect puppet combo game, which is going into an empty grocery store with a list of things you have to buy or you'll die, but the things aren't there. So you have to actually go around, try to select the products to buy, try to find them. Turns out none of them are in the store.
Almost been done. I think it's called the shopping list, but it wasn't. I don't think it's a puppet combo game, but it's like definitely in the same thing.
It was a dream he had, yeah. Which everyone experienced. He's an interesting guy.
Everybody have my dream.
That's what he said, too. Everyone just heard that booming from the sky. Everybody have my dream. Shah!
What if Martin Luther King got up there and that's what he did? Well, I believe that one day we will all be equal, and I must say, I'm gonna have a dream.
Yeah.
I want you to have my dream too. He just starts singing like a beat song.
Double. Convince an animation studio to make the Martin Luther King movie. And it's just a musical with things like that, where he's like dancing down the street.
All the people joining in on the street. Just do it yourself. Just
what?
Do that.
No, I'm not doing
Double's
shit.
an animator. Just do it yourself.
Oh, okay. I thought you said me do it myself. I'm like, fuck that. No. Double do it. Oh, he's gonna have a dream. Yes, he's gonna have a dream. Children hand in hand, and now they dance and sing. Oh, so he's gonna have a dream.
Thought way too much about this.
Stories might come out later that'll ruin my reputation.
But for now I seem like your salvation, 'cause I'm gonna have a dream. Hey, I'm gonna have a dream.
God damn it.
And then there's like this cut to like a dark cloud, thunder and lightning. We pan down to the White House, and we zoom in on the Oval Office, and we just hear, oh, he's gonna have a dream? He's gonna have a dream! Of Richard Nixon just swinging back and forth talking to his staff.
I must scheme so he won't have this dream.
I'm gonna scream if he has a dream. The fuck?
This looks like the fucking Grinch.
Yes, he does! And also, they should draw him that way. Fuck.
And then you just have a character that just looks like the Joker, like spinning a revolver's chamber, and he's like, I'm going to have a dream.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fucking hell. All right.
And then Martin Luther King gets shot, and then they have his funeral and everything. And then like there's a civil rights march, but like they're still singing the same song. It's like it's just a reprisal. It's just like, oh, he died, but
God damn it.
we still have the dream. We have his dream. He's not dreaming his dream anymore.
DreamWorks presents.
Oh, God.
Double. Do a full 3D render of Martin Luther King doing the DreamWorks face. Just have like an ad. DreamWorks presents MLK, the musical.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Please never do this.
God damn it.
Just Tiananmen Square Tank Man. I'm going to have it, but it's in Mandarin. Mm-hmm. It's in Mandarin. Yeah.
Right.
Sheepishly, we resumed reading the story.
In order to promote the Pixar's new animated Tiananmen Square Man movie, they had to remove Tiananmen Square Man in China. What is the movie exactly?
It's just a black screen for an hour and a half.
So in the Chinese version, they remove all the tanks, but in the American version, Tank Man is actually a trans woman.
Okay.
A black trans woman just in the middle of China.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Different markets. That's the joke, folks.
God damn it.
Different markets, both talking down to their audiences.
Mm-hmm. Can we get the CRCU, the Civil Rights Cinematic Universe?
I like the idea of just like, listen, you know, here in America, the woke mob is taken over, and in China, they have state censorship. It's pretty much the same thing.
It's the horseshoe.
It's
exactly
kind of the horseshoe effect at this point.
It's like Slimebeast was saying he couldn't get his Twinkies and they can't get food in China. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Oh God! I was talking to some of my relatives the other weekend they're on the conservative side. We got on the topic at Disneyland or something. They're like, "Oh, we don't want to support Disney anymore," and I went, "Neither do I." Wait, why don't you want to support Disney? I don't think it's for the same reasons as me, but it was just one of those cogent moments of, oh yeah, well.
Can you believe that Dumbo was gay? What? Fuck.
No, he wasn't. That's what I heard from Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
They're refashioning all the movies to make the elephants gay.
Fuck.
The whole Disney thing is a fucking shit show. I love how everybody just reads into it whatever they want to. It's like, I just don't like them because they keep extending copyright. It doesn't need to be any more.
That's the real, like, terrible thing they're doing. Yeah.
It really is destructive. Sheepishly, we continued the podcast. I answered, no, I got dizzy and fell over. Hey, we're reading Hecate Island.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2.
We're reading River County Island or whatever the fuck.
Ellis looked mad. He was about to say something when Ricky came back. He was panting hard. Something took Rachel. He wheezed out. I couldn't keep it up. It was too fast.
I couldn't keep it up, so she left with some other dude.
It looked like a black bear.
God, wait a minute.
He was built like a black bear.
Fucking hell.
I didn't know black bears could carry people over their shoulders like that.
Okay, what are we getting at here?
I'm glad you read that, because I was going to say Ellis looked mad and angry.
Mm-hmm. He did. We really got to read that book at some point.
Yeah, or at least just that chapter.
Yeah, we should do that. Hey, if this video gets to 10,000 likes, we will read that passage. We will read it and angry. Looky,
Ricked exhaustedly.
Ricky looked exhausted from running. Ellis helped me up roughly. We gotta go after her. Do you know the whereabouts of the Werid Kelly?
What the fuck? Do you know whereabouts the bear ran? No one talks like this.
You have to remember this is Ellis from Left 4 Dead 2. We gotta go after her. Do you know whereabouts the bear ran?
What? I'm doing Ellis from Left 4 Dead. Maxie.
Gosh, my name's Goofy and I'm doing Ellis.
Maxie,
Surprise,
why
Maxie.
do you look like a black bear?
God damn it.
I've been working out, Dad.
Is this because you're homosexual?
No,
Goofy.
well, yeah, kind of.
Going back to Tiananmen Square, I think Goofy would be an excellent tank man. You could just do an extremely Tiananmen Square massacre.
Okay.
An extremely goofy Tiananmen Square.
Double. Okay. Double.
Free Hong Kong. Revolution of our time.
Double. Make a movie poster where Goofy is looking into the camera and giving like 2 thumbs up. Over one arm, he has like a bag of groceries hanging. He's got on like real cool 90s threads and sunglasses and everything. There's a tank in the background driven by Pete. And the title of the movie is Back to the number 2, Tiananmen Square.
Shit.
I just love that we Brandon said it and we didn't question it. It has to be called Tiananmen Square Man.
Yeah.
the movie has to be called that.
Tiananmen
Man
Square
should not have
Man.
to be in there, but it is.
Wait, okay. The Avengers, completely different. The Hulk, not there. Tiananmen Square Man, there. And they say, Tiananmen Square Man, what can you possibly do? And he goes, that's my secret, Cap. I'll do nothing. He stands there, the entire ship stops in front of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sigma.
He was a true Sigma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know, I heard this at some point. I don't know if it's true or if it's like some bullshit, you know. But there was somebody who had a write-up of everything that happened there, and they said, the man who stopped in front of the tank and blah, 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 and they said, and also had tea with the driver of the tank. Like, what? Like, apparently they shared a cup of tea at some point there?
That's
weird.
Okay.
Yes. So here's after the fact, what happened and everything. The tanks showed up and they got out of the tanks and they were just like, listen, we love freedom here. And we want you to go home and have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And then all the tanks just turned around and went home.
Right.
It was just a routine tank outing.
That's fine.
Tank outing here.
God
know.
damn it.
He looks stern. Yeah, follow me. With that, we were off. We had to find Rachel. I was hoping this was a trance-induced dream again. I was hoping Rachel would rub my back and give me that sleepyhead bit again.
Oh. I was hoping she'd rub me and give me some sleepy head. God, what
Jesus
the fuck?
Christ.
Grow up, dude.
I know it's not intended this way, but it's so hard not to read into it like this.
Is sleepy head when you get a blowjob but she snores while she's doing it? Oh, baby.
It's where you're both really drunk and you're like, you're in the mood, but clearly neither of you should be having sex, so you kind of just fall asleep mid-act.
God damn it.
Although I was dizzy,
it's-
what was
it's-
going now was very real.
Okay. All right. I instead of alternating like the me with like snore sounds, it's just like the gag.
Yeah. Exactly. Fucking hell. I dreamt I was eating a hot dog. Anyway.
I dreamt I was choking on a giant hot dog. I told you to go back, but you did not heed my warning. I heard a distinct whisper say. I had that feeling in my stomach again. Your friends are dead. The whisper became more hoarse. That's when my vision began to blur.
With 2
I
R's.
told you to go back, but you did not heed my warning, is what the guy inside the tank told Tank Man.
Yeah, exactly. Tank Man said, you go back, bitch.
Bitch.
Tank having ass bitch. Looking like a fucking transformer.
Bitch-ass.
As my vision blurred, I could see Rachel. I see Rachel's of blurriness.
I can see Rachel now, but my vision's blurry.
God damn
I
it.
saw a look of pure horror across her face.
There was a black bear carrying her on its shoulders. Alright, she had a look of pure horror on her face. She was cut open, and her organs were removed. There was something there, still carving away at her, when it looked at me. Ah, it looked at you. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. It had a blank expression on its face. Big brown
It
eyes.
was the expressionless.
Yeah, it was Rachel. Big brown eyes, and pointed, sharp-looking teeth that seemed to be all over the place in its mouth. It did not have a nose in the conventional sense of smell. It just had these 2 holes, it's Voldemort, where the nose would be after ripping off a human's nose. Oh, I see. It looked at me and went, It was furry, oh, never mind, but had a bare chest that looked to be dyed a reddish-brown color.
Was a cryptid.
You're
Yeah,
cryptid.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of underwhelming because it was like building towards necromancy and stuff, but then we get cryptid.
Cryptomancy. That's NFTs. Okay, go ahead.
Well, the question is, if we're gonna do like the hallucinations and stuff, like, does this thing cause hallucinations? Like, I just don't. Are there two things going on at once?
If there was a hallucination, I would want to know what it wants, how to kill it.
God damn
What's
it.
the milligram you need to take to achieve it?
Mm-hmm.
A heroic dosage, as our friend King Moth would say.
A herosage.
As soon as the blur came, it left. Through the blurting.
Nope.
Yes, here at my school for the differently abled, we do something called blurning. We'll teach your children in the way they most understand.
Blurting.
Hey kids, who's ready to blur?
Yeah. Is it just the school that teaches kids how to do arson?
Yeah. Sure.
What'd you blurn at school today, Billy?
I blurned a bunch of books.
I blurned a church down.
Oh God, we blurned all about hamsters. Oh God.
Oh God. We went on a field trip. We blurned some corn fields down.
God damn it. Oh fuck.
Here at the Brampton Academy for Learning.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have to review this. We have to take this in front of the school board.
No one tell the Board of Education.
Fucking shit.
What
What do you teach here? Bliance, blaff, blistery, bloshal bloodies?
What happens?
Yay, police us. Sorry, go ahead.
After you graduate high school, is there anything else? Yeah, we do have higher learning options.
God damn it. Oh God, are you thinking of going to Blawledge? I'm going to Blale University. Fuck, not Blarvard. Oh,
Oh,
this is so stupid.
I couldn't get into Blurbird.
This is so fucking dumb.
There was a number of things that I learned in school that just stuck with me that are blurned into my memory.
Yes, exactly. I remember when I walked up on the stage and finally graduated. They handed me my diploma.
We are
I burned it.
This.
Yes.
Through a blurring image.
Fucking hell.
I can't. I love how I kept looking at the word burning and saying blurning, so now it's just, that's what the word is.
Brendan, please. Can you read this?
Through a burning image of the creature, it was still in my eyes. I was up against a tree getting fucked.
God damn it.
Oh no.
I was about to look around when I felt a hand slap me across the ass.
Okay, this really just is Ecstasy Buttfuck Island.
God damn it.
I felt a hand slap me across the face. Fucking wake up! Snap the fuck out of it! God damn it! Joey, wake up! Alice was screaming. Ow! Oi, what the fuck? I had no idea what was going on. That fucking thing that took Rachel. That fucking thing took Ricky. It just picked him up and ran off. Ellis was in shock.
I like the idea of this being Smokey the Bear, where he just runs up and he goes, "All zoop," and yoinks people, runs off into the woods. You guys have been blurring the forest.
I am Yogi Bear. I speak for the trees. Which way did they go? I questioned. Ellis was shaking. He was beginning to quiver.
Oh, wow. It's getting worse.
Wait, no, it's getting less.
Soon he would be trembling.
It goes quivering, shaking, then trembling.
Okay.
Quivering, shaking, trembling here.
Nobody questioned Abysmii on this. He judges the National Ass Clap Challenge. He knows the difference between shaking, quivering.
I do.
We're going to replace Snap, Crackle, and Pop with shaking, quivering, and trembling.
They're just naked with milk being poured on them. like in some kind of, like in some prison movie where they're getting hosed.
There's got to be Rule 34 of Snack, Crackle, and Pop.
Snack, Craggle, and Pork. Is that what you do?
Pork Pops. It's part of a complete balanced reference. There's little bits of pork. You pour milk on them with sugar. There you go.
Hey guys, what if their names were Brap, Crapple, and Poop? Wouldn't that be great?
What if they were Brampton, Blurning, and whatever?
Blagojevich.
There's only two. Fuck you.
Alice, which way did they go? Tell me which way they went. I started yelling at Alice. We know, because you addressed them by name. Alice,
which way did they went?
Which way did they went?
Oh, yeah. Tell me which way they went.
No.
Alice slowly pointed to behind the tree. Are you coming or are you staying here? I grabbed at Ellis and shook him. I'm coming, Ellis stuttered out. He took a deep breath and we were off.
Mm-hmm.
He's just getting fucked against the tree. What the hell?
Yeah.
We're barely reading any into this at this point.
This is somebody trying to explain their
sexual awakening.
Yes, exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but
right.
You don't need to disguise it as a horror story.
Exactly. We set off.
I take super offense at everything you just said, Abysmii. This sounds like you're critiquing my writing.
We set off running. While we ran, I started to hallucinate again. I hallucinated that I was jacking Ellis off.
Okay,
I hallucinated it.
This is so many hallucinations. Like, he just hallucinates, falls down, someone yells at him, he gets up, he hallucinates, he falls down. Like, your body would be done at this point.
This guy is living in a hallucination. Am I right?
Aren't we all
a nation of hallucina? Oh. While we ran,
here's welcome to Dead Pallets Ashcan Tips. Hallucinations don't.
A team of horses ran up to me and trampled over Ellis. Then I realized it was an app hallucination. While we ran, I started to hallucinate again. I kept hearing the voice saying, "Your friends are dead, and you'll be the last to die." I didn't care. Ricky and Rachel needed help. "Wait! Look at this!" Joey called out. I keep forgetting how many people there are here. I stopped and looked. There was a blood trail. No words were spoken. We ran and followed the blood trail. Unfortunately, it led to a theme park called Bloodland, which was just
Bloodland's
Bloodland
in the heart of Brampton.
The blood trail.
We are in Canada.
Yeah, no, it just checks out.
The blood trail came to a small clearing by some water. Or was it blood? Rachel was laid on a rock. Oh, she got laid on a rock. And Ricky was crawling to her. Ellis ran to Ricky, and I ran to Rachel. As I approached Rachel, the last thing I remember is something hitting me across the face. She was like, "Get away from me. I'm getting laid on the rock."
I hallucinated. I woke up. I ran to the pond. I hallucinated. I slipped on blood. I hallucinated.
I woke up, strapped down and blindfolded. I couldn't stop myself from screaming. I was scared. "Relax, Mr. Haddingshing."
What? Haddishing? Is this British? Are these people British? Mr. Haddishing.
They're British adjacent.
Relax, Mr. Haddishing.
They're in British Columbia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hadashing. Hadashing through the snow.
"Everything is all right," I heard a voice say to me. I felt a needle go into my arm, and I began to feel woozy.
Mm-hmm.
"The sedative should make him calmer now, doctor," I heard a female voice say. "Thank you, nurse. That will be all." I love how it says nurse. Like, could you imagine a doctor just like dismissively calling a nurse?
Thank you, nurse.
I'm not a real doctor. I'm sorry.
All I heard before I passed out again. I was waking back up and I felt groggy. I was still strapped down. Okay, again, we're not reading anything into this. This is just the story. The blindfold was off and I could see out of one eye.
I realized my blindfold was a wet bandana.
Was some sort of small wet blanket.
"You have been giving us a lot of trouble, Mr. Haddishing. My name is Dr. Bateman. Now tell me, why were you found on the shores alone on the coast of Hecate Island, smelling of booze with your nasty gashes on your face?" he asked.
"Hey, it's your boy, Nasty Gashes."
Bleeding out.
Ow. The hospital.
In other news today, young and upcoming rapper Nasty Gashes was found dead, having bled out. What do you want from me? It's not really news.
It. You all know this. It was on Twitter. I told him the story in full, hallucinations and all. He wrote it down in his notepad, then looked up. "Mr. Haddishing, I will come back tomorrow when you've had a proper rest and your imagination isn't being controlled by the sedatives we put in you." Then why did... Okay.
Yeah.
The doctor began to get up and walked out. It's true. Every word of it. I swear it. Everything I've told you was true, I yelled out. Sure it is, Mr. Haddishing. We'll talk soon. It went on for 3 days. I explained what happened, and Dr. Bateman would just leave. On the 4th day, a woman came in.
It went on for 2 weeks. That's how long it took them to read the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating because it's like the classic, Planet of the Apes. It was all a dream. It's like...
Is that how it ended? I don't think so.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
No,
don't worry, Mr. Astronaut. The Planet of the Apes was all a dream. That's the last line of the movie.
God.
I don't know why people say that movie's so great.
What's that from then? It was all a dream.
Dallas?
It was all a dream. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes it was Earth all along.
Earth the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Okay. Anyway.
Which is the dream. He's living the dream. Hello, Joseph? Is it Joseph? She asked. Yes, you can call me Joey. Haha, baby. Who are you? I was confused. Who was this woman? What did she want with me? I have never seen her before in my life. That is why I asked who she was. My name is Dr. Bennett. I am a psychiatrist or a psychologist with the Riverview Mental Institution. I want to ask you some questions about why you're here. Is that okay?
She asked everything about everything under the sun. I told her about my childhood, my parents.
I'm sorry, can I interrupt really quick?
Yeah.
Double, draw Harley Quinn, except on that day the Joker had a different psychiatrist, so it's like just this milquetoasty guy with like curly hair and thick glasses, but he's dressed as fucking Harley Quinn. He's just like, that Joker guy, he's pretty persuasive. I thought I was going to go in there and psychoanalyze him, but, he turned that right around on me, Now I'm his fuck toy.
I was like, I don't understand.
Where's this going?
Hey,
where's this going? And then you're like, now I'm his fuck toy.
Yeah, so, how you doing,
Harley
Puddin'?
Jim?
How you doing, Puddin'? Harley Jim, yeah.
Double draw Harley Jim. Everyone's gender bending everything. There's no male Harley Quinn, all right? It's about time.
It's true. I mean, I've seen Harley Quinn with a dick, but, it's not the same thing.
That's a con for a different time.
I told her about my childhood, what my parents were like, my mental health stability tested, all of my learning. She asked what happened on Hecate, and I told her what had happened, what I had experienced. I should have said I just got drunk and got into a fight with a black bear.
God damn it.
Uh-huh. Well, Joey, there's no easy way to say this, but you're pregnant. But I'm going to have you admitted to Riverview, where I will see you once a week.
You just see Joey looks over and there's a polar bear sitting there and he says, God help me if that bear is black.
I'm going to have you admitted to Riverview, where I will see you once a week, she said calmly. My chest sank. I told you, go home, I heard that familiar hoarse voice say. I flipped out, yelling to the ceiling, fuck you, you killed my friends. You killed them all, fuck you. We just wanted to take some fucking pictures and leave. Fuck you, who do you think you are? I went to Hecate Island.
I walked Rachel onto Hecate Island. Who the fuck are you?
She slapped me with a wet bandana.
I graduated from a place of higher learning.
God damn it.
I went to a pub boat school.
I like the idea, though, that he says, I flipped out, yelling at the ceiling, fuck you, you killed my friends, you killed them all. And the story goes on with Dr. Bennett wrote in her journal, patient believes that a ceiling killed his friends. Anyway.
Whenever you just get into this, like, it could be it's like, well, then anything could be anything story.
Yeah.
Ready for me to read or no?
Go ahead.
Retrospect. That's the thing. I shouldn't have done that in front of a psychologist. Joey, stop! Yelled Dr. Bennett. I was rushed in on, sedated, and I was out cold again.
Hit the boy with the booty juice.
Mm-hmm. I woke up in a different room, and Dr. Bennett was sitting in a chair across from me. Now, Joey, I want to let you know now that we've contacted everyone that you seemed to have contact with on Calvert Island. They all said you were alone. The same people found you smelling of alcohol on the beach with a huge gash on your head. Okay.
Oh, if I had a gash on my head, that I wouldn't need head or gash.
Zing.
If I was a psychologist for people who are possibly insane and my name was Dr. Bennett, I would go in there and just sit down and click out my pen. I got my pen. Just wait there for 10 seconds and then say, "Is this Dr. Bennett in the room with us?"
Damn it. You would do that. Wait. Why would your name have to be Dr. Bennett? Couldn't you do that with any name?
I'm just saying hypothetically.
I see.
Let's say hypothetically.
You just think it would be funny.
I just think it'd be funny. I was totally confused. I told the story again. We reread the story and we were still confused. The doctor sighed. Signed?
Mm-hmm.
The
doctor scythed me.
It's like, start telling me about your childhood. She just takes out her phone and just audibly starts playing Candy Crush.
God damn it.
We'll talk next week. The guards will come in and unstrap you while you unstrap you in a little while, where they will show you to the recreation room she left. Shortly after the guards came in, they shot me up with something and let me out of my bed. It was bullets.
Yeah.
They showed me the recreation room. Everyone there was talking around like zombies.
I told you there'd be zombies. I told you.
I took a seat at an empty table and began to watch the news. That's where I saw it. I saw Rachel's shoe. I began to freak out.
Up next on Rachel's Shoe News. What's it doing today?
Ooh, that's
today's forecast for Rachel's shoe.
Rachel's shoe is out in a pretty heavy tropical storm. Let's go to Bernie on the scene. Yeah, that shoe's getting blown around. Look at it go.
Tell you what.
Oh my God! What's it smell like, Rachel? Jim?
Harley, my name's Jim, Bernie. Aren't you paying attention?
I lost track.
Sorry, every time I see Rachel's shoe, my mind goes crazy with infinite possibilities. Stupid.
Back to you, Jordan.
Huh? He's the guy in the back room, eating a sandwich. God, Rachel's Shoe News Network is not a very professional production.
And they cut back to him eating his sandwich, and then they cut back to Barney in the field, and he's having a bit of a technical difficulty. We're gonna send it back there to Jordan, and then Jordan they shoot back to him again, and he's eating the shoe, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Huh?
They go into the head office, the guy who runs Rachel's Shoe News Network, and he's just the prices are down and the stocks are down and all the news is down. What are we going to do with it? Oh, we're working on it, boss. We got a new story coming up. Boy, it's a humdinger. All right, you do that. Get out of my office. Get the fuck out of my office. Guy goes out and closes the door. The boss takes a big cigar, takes a big puff on it, leans back, puts his feet up on the desk, and he's wearing Rachel's shoes, and he just looks into the camera and goes, ha, 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 as it pans in on him, and we fade to black.
We have an episode of I don't know, Desperate Housewives, whatever, a fucking rerun, and there's just breaking news. It's just Tom, it turns out we have found Rachel's other shoe. It turns out, yes, there were two the entire time. It was lost in Malaysia.
God damn it.
Both of them are left.
We are in the process of reuniting them. The other shoe is on on a direct route on a private plane from Vermont.
Authorities are working day and night trying to extradite the shoe to the U.S. Fucking hell! Just in, the shoe has arrived at a Russian embassy.
Oh no!
It's seeking asylum.
I like the idea. Okay, this could actually be an SCP or an RPC or something. Is just the idea that every channel periodically is interrupted by a Rachel's Shoe News update. Every single channel at different times of the day, and then they never go back to the real channel. So there's just less and less channels existing. Anyway,
it's so fun. They're just they want to get the shoes reunited, but there's a whole the world needs to unite and come together to get the shoes together.
Yeah,
that's right, Tom. They've been separated for 55 years.
That's right. They need to unite, not untie.
They need to tie the shoes together.
That's right.
Dr. Burnett came in. Joey, calm down. If you keep going on, we'll need to sedate you and put you back in your room, the doctor said sternly. I didn't calm down. I freaked out more. Just to spite her. The guards held me down and sedated me again. Now I sit here in Riverview like the rest of the zombies in here. I constantly mutter to myself, Rachel Shue. It was Rachel Shue. I know it was Rachel Shue. I also hear the hoarse voice constantly laughing at me.
It's the boss.
I have a dream that one day both of Rachel's shoes will be reunited. I might not get there with you.
Oh, he has a dream about Rachel's shoe. What about me and what about you? Fuck you guys, it's Rachel's shoe. Oh. Remember, it's a musical. You gotta have something.
You believe my story, don't you? That's why you're here, right? Please tell the police about Rachel, Ricky, and Ellis. Please tell the police about Rachel. Ricky and Ellis still may be okay. I wouldn't know. I'm not allowed to watch the news anymore. Help me, won't you? And then there is a link to a video about a foot in a shoe showing up on the Canadian coast. That is real. Happened. So this was the impetus for writing this story. Appreciate the effort.
Here's the thing.
Veered off course.
It's based on real missing people's feet washing up in Canada. There was a thing a while back, I don't know if it is something that still is ongoing, but there was a thing where people's feet were washing up in shoes on the beach. Because
it would be funny.
Yeah, because it would be funny. And the explanation was, according to people who surmised as to why it was just feet, because a lot of people were like, is a serial killer cutting off feet and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people surmised that it was something where people went missing. I don't know from what. Nobody knows really the answer to that. But they said it's because the shoes are there with feet in them because it's very protective and the rest of the body, decays away. And it's just the foot floating in a shoe. So.
Oh, I vaguely remember this now.
Yeah.
Not sure how much I'm behind somebody writing a story about that specifically. But,
I mean,
and linking it and saying, here's her shoe. Like, I don't know.
I definitely don't have a problem with someone like running with that as inspiration.
Yeah, as general inspiration. Yeah,
but this is just very like, and also it's because of shoes. It hadn't. If you removed that from the story, it would change nothing about the problems of the story and the general premise. It adds nothing.
Yeah,
in general, I think that we all kind of have the same opinion of we're kind of very hesitant about the true crime stuff.
Yeah,
especially when you say that these people who have died and their actual feet have washed up on a beach. Especially when you say that is caused by the furry, no-nosed, bare-chested, red-chest man. Okay.
It's kind of, we all kind of see the problematic elements of true crime stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't think we're big fans of it. However, I do have to give the author credit for the idea of trying to couch something around that idea. I think that this is kind of a cool ending for what was a meandering, lackluster story. It's a good premise, and I don't know that it works as well if there isn't a real article, but I like the idea of tying something fantastical to this. And in this case, I don't think that we have an idea of who the real victim is here. So it's a little less weird because it is just a foot. It's not it's not like how people fetishize other victims of crimes and serial killers and stuff. It's not like a Ted Bundy kind of thing where they're idealizing it. So I have less of a problem with it than I normally do. It's still weirded out.
Less Ted Bundy and more teddy bear. Yeah.
And so much of it is just, I don't even think the author means that the hallucinations should make us consider, is there an unreliable narrator here? Is any of this real? But because it happens so much, I can't help but just kind of get turned off from the story of it. The pacing has a lot of issues, and we've mentioned the repetitive writing. We
also, besides that, we also mentioned the repetitive writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys don't, remember too, we also mentioned Pixar's MLK the movie.
a little too much.
Combo breaker.
Shut up. No. It's excellent. Racial Shoes Network, DreamWorks.
The Racial Shoes Network. What? No.
Welcome to the stage, the Racial Shoes.
I walked the racial shoes up on stage one by one. Who are you?
They're the opening act for... No, actually, what was our fucking boy band who talks about suicide? The Loose News Crew. Yeah. The Loose News Crew opens for the Racial Shoes.
I see.
They're not that good. But there's one comment on this story, and it says, good attempt. And I would agree with that. I think it sums up everything.
Can I say, so the Loose News Crew, like, I like the idea of somebody, they just descend from the stage, but instead of on nooses around their necks, it's like around their feet, and it just severs off their feet.
God damn it.
And then the feet get up, and they start playing instruments.
I thought,
and it's
when you said the Racial Shoes, I was thinking to myself, okay, that sounds like an all-white band that aren't wearing any shoes. Like, complete subversion. There's not very diverse in terms of race, and they're not wearing shoes.
The only shoes I need are my God-given white feet.
Fucking damn it. The White Feet, also a good name for a band.
The shoe industrial complex is ran by the whatever, NAACP.
Sure.
Rage Against the Shoe, I guess. I don't know.
It's a psyop against white people to convince them they need shoes on their feet.
Fuck. I mean, that does sound like Appalachia. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have any shoes, and we liked them.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, what do we do? What do we do now? Nothing.
I think we're out of Racial Shoes news. It's like when you get those YouTube channels that pop up over some sort of like ephemeral thing, and they get a bunch of views, and then they try and coast off of it.
Mm. All right.
Well, that was a mindfuck. We talked about Tiananmen Square. Mm-hmm. We talked about Pixar, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
We had a fucking deranged bit about Racial Shoes. Mm-hmm. Are we back on track? Did we have like a fucking stellar 2-episode shit fest?
No.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
We actually had real commentary.
We had real commentary. We had real diatribes. Mm-hmm. We were all high energy.
All of our opinions were correct.
That's always the case, though.
Harley Jim coming to theater.
Harley Jim.
Goddamn.
There were a lot of good things in this. We were very vivid.
I just like the idea of Harley Jim just being very deadpan and matter of fact about everything about his character, and has like no flair and no personality. Just like, yeah, no, I suck the Joker's dick all the time. I think I'm insane now. Yeah, no, that's what happens.
I got a contact high.
Harley Jim, you're insane. Yeah, probably.
I like the idea of like setting the scene. You know, you fade in on the fucking abandoned chemical plant or whatever, and it's like, Harley, come here. And it's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, Harley, what we're gonna do is we're gonna poison Gotham's water supply. Again? Yes, but this time, you'll see it's a different chemical. It'll make people laugh until they die. Yeah, but see, last time people smiled until they died, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, you know. Oh, Harley, are you back-talking me? Does somebody need a spanking? No, Mr. J. All right, let's do your plan. Okay. What if Batman shows up? Oh, Batman won't know anything going... Okay, yeah, all right, sure.
Here we go again. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Harley Jim has to, like, grow out his hair to, like, get the pigtails.
Yeah. But it's really curly.
Just wears a wig.
You put the spandex suit on, and, like, you just get, like, the little dick bump. He
doesn't have a giant mallet. He has like a little ball peen hammer.
Yeah,
because he's lazy.
God damn it!
He's got beer belly too.
Yeah. A little pudge. Yeah.
Oh man, this is awful.
Yep.
Double draw Harley Jim. Just saying.
Bye. Tweeted at the, what is it? Mayim Bialik. What's the guy's name that is in the new Batman movie?
Idris Elba.
Christopher Stewart. Yeah.
Knuckles.
Tweet it at the new actor from the Batman movie and say, I've got an idea for a sequel. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah.
Tweet it to, who plays Harley Quinn now?
Margot Kidder.
Margot Robbie, yeah. Tweet at her and say...
Robbie Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tweeted at Margot Robbie and say, how'd you get in shape for Birds of Prey?
This has been the Fear Fiction Podcast. Your hosts are Abysmii, Dead Palette, and Slimebeast. Music by Abysmii. Art by C.F. Comer. Voiceover by Atticus Jackson. Edited by Elias the Intern. Subscribe to Fearfic on YouTube to stay up to date on new episodes.
Barack Fassbender here for Barack Fassbender's Brampton Brass Fasteners. Let's get right down to brass tacks about brass fasteners. Barack Fassbender's Brampton Brass Fasteners are the premier premium brass fastener on the market. Unlike other brass fasteners made of Bronze Age brass, Barack Fassbender's Brampton Brass Fasteners are made of copper titanium alloy that'll fastly fasten brass to any object you desire. Need a brass duck? How now, brass cow? British person need their mouth fastened shut?
Cheers, love!
Fasten your seatbelts because Barack Fassbender's Brampton Brass Fasteners are here and queer. That's right, introducing Barack Fassbender's Brampton Rainbow Brass Fasteners. When you need to fasten brass and let the world know you support your LGBTQ folks at the same time. To secure your Barack Fassbender's Brampton Brass Fasteners, go to the official website at www.pornhub.com. I've been Barack Fassbender, and I believe women shouldn't have the right to vote. The Fear Fiction Podcast has joined the True Crime Podcast Network, a group of like-minded people that really want to exploit real-life tragedies and people's misfortune for the masturbatory feeling of being a detective. Podcasts like Cold Case, Hot Gossip, Actual Instructions on Killing, Content Harvest. I got murdered for this podcast? Get the shovels! Excruciatingly accurate dramatic reenactments. Mass appeal shootings. Criminology, mixology. Bloodbath bastards. And Monday Night Quarter Slash. You can find these podcasts and many, many more like it in the AirPods of women with purple hair.